Yo.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know what it is. Brick City's finest, JD and Dave, back with another No Country show for y'all. We about to do another real quick review. Don't forget to do the likes, the subscribes, the shares. We appreciate y'all being here. What up with you, bro?
Yo, chilling on it. Waiting for this. 2023 gonna be a dope movie year, man. Look like we got the INDY coming back for one more run around. INDY 5. They just dropped the trailer a couple weeks ago, or no, like a week ago. We should have been on it, but you know, life be lifing and shit. Harrison Ford is back at it. He's in his Charles Bronson era. This motherfucker's 80, bro. Like, but you know, Indiana Jones and Dollar Destiny, man. This is
let's see where it's going. We're gonna check out Indiana Jones 5. Y'all already know what it is. No Country 4, 5, 5th. The 5th. Let's see how this goes. Indiana Jones 5. Y'all already know. No Country.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps not.
He looked old through his shirt.
But a few times in my life,
Old chest.
I've seen things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Punch.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back.
As the old man, everybody gonna get this belt. Everybody gonna get the belt.
No, but that was the reverse of the shit from
with the night
Raiders.
Yeah,
that was.
Well,
man.
I mean, I'll tell you this: it looks better than Crystal Skull. That's for sure.
But Crystal Skull looked good before we seen it.
No.
Man, go ahead.
Bro,
man, it's a reason why everybody was so disappointed.
Green screen.
It's a reason why everybody was
on the Jeeps in the jungle, bro. That didn't fool anybody, man.
You bugging. They didn't. The worst stuff, they saved the worst for the movie. The trailer of Crystal Skull did not look as bad as it turned out. And I will say this. I didn't think it was that bad. It was all right. It wasn't as good as the other ones, but people just OD because that's what people do now. Now you gotta either trash some shit as the worst shit you ever seen, or it's classic instantly. Like,
well, I feel like in Crystal Skull, what happened was they didn't use the same pulp rules they was using for the first ones. They just made the Crystal Skull seem like they made it into a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least with the other one, when he was getting chased by a giant ball, or how much he hates snakes, or Kali Ma ripping out somebody's heart, they took it in a certain way. With Crystal Skull, they didn't take anything serious. Like, nobody was ever really. It was more like a cartoon.
They took it serious. It was just stupid.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
they played it. They played it straight.
Like, didn't lean into
the shit with the monkeys and Shia LaBeouf swinging. That was dumb, dog. Like, and they played that straight, and it was just outwardly stupid. And like you said, with stuff like, you know, what they established. I mean, by the end of Last Crusade, he was basically immortal. So you not talk about something you gotta hew so close to reality on, but Like the stuff with Crystal Skull was just a little more ridiculous than people was used to. But again, we was talking about a 65-year-old then. So now we talking about an 80-year-old. And this is my issue with what I see with the new trailer. The new trailer looks fire. It really does. But it's a lot of CGI, dog. Like I see a ton of that shit. And
the only CGI in the trailer that really stuck out to me was when they was on top of the train. The rest, everything else,
you gotta see it. You gotta see it bigger. I saw it before. It's a lot more than you think. Like
no. I already know they did it on the facials. What I'm talking about?
No, they got that.
Like, look, let's take Crystal Skull. Just that whole Jeep scene in the jungle, right? None of those trees for 10 minutes looked real. None of that scene looked like they was in the jungle on real Jeeps jumping back and forth. None of that seemed like a threat. None of that looked real. The way that they had them sitting on top of the train in this one, like, I don't know, was the wind blowing properly? Wouldn't it have been colder? Wouldn't somebody's hat had blown off?
I saw
that
it on
whole
the scene.
was like that. It was a cartoon.
Right, but I seen a lot of it, of CGI in the part where they were riding. He was riding the horse in the street, the train, of course. The scenes where they were underwater, like it looks like they shot a lot of it in the volume. And I'm not saying that's gonna come out bad because they've been shooting a lot of shit. Like most of the Star Wars stuff right now, they're doing in the volume. They did the Batman in the volume, so it looks good. I'm not fronting on that. I'm just like, I see a bit of the artifice a little bit more. And it just concerns me a little bit, but I'm not saying that that's going to deter me from seeing it. One, it's an indie movie. I've seen almost everyone in the theater except for the first one, I think the first one was the only one I didn't go to the theater to see. And the third one was the first movie I took my mom to see, I think, with my own money. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit is super in the heart, man. But you know, I think I hope this one lives up to the originals. Harrison Ford is still just knocking them out the park when he gets the good roles. It looks like he's having as much fun in this as he seemed to be having in Force Awakens. And to me, I'ma still say that's his best performance ever. In Force Awakens,
break something while you shooting this? I think he broke some ribs or something.
He breaks something in everything. Look what I wrote on. Look at the tag. He is 80 years old. Hell yeah. He breaks some shit every time he shoot anything. He be shooting rom-coms and breaking his shit. Like
right.
Sit down, dog. And I love you. Sit down.
Right.
But no, it looks fire, man. It's gonna be a watch for sure. I'm gonna see that one on the screen. I'm gonna hold out hope that the CGI is not as overwhelming as I'm kind of thinking it is. But either way, I want them to A, wrap it up better than Crystal Skull. B, wrap that shit up. Wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
I love Indy, but
I agree. From what I understand, like, and from what I see, looks interesting. Definitely look like it's going to be a whole spectacle out here. I expect some great action set pieces. I expect some great callbacks. I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Connery pop up. That'd be fire.
Yeah,
Sean
Connery, the one that was retired for like 15, 20 years before he died of dementia.
Bro,
he would be dead. He would naturally, the character would naturally be dead in this one anyway. Like, I don't think.
Well, whatever, they could work in flashback or something like that. Whatever they do, his voice or something. Since, I mean, we de-aging an 80-year-old man. So
look,
ain't nothing. I don't think anything is beyond the realm of the pale right now.
It's not that it's impossible. Okay, they did it with your man in Rogue One, and let me tell you something. As much as I love Rogue One, that's the most creepy, fucked up thing I ever seen in my life, nigga. It's fucked up. I don't want it. Keep CGI Sean.
Who knows? Like I said, you know,
give me some real footage.
The way they shoot things now, you know, we never know, all types of surprises. But it's definitely gonna get a watch from me. I think that it's gonna, whoever's in charge of it right now, I think they're gonna try to put their foot down on it real quick. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I'm not sure. Is Indy supposed to be passing, quote unquote, passing the baton in this one a little bit?
Supposedly, I mean, more or less, they are billing this as the final outing of Indiana Jones. The character's getting, retired. The speculation he might die. But they're not setting it up to be, rebooted as young Indiana. They're not recasting them. They're not going further. So this is however they roll with it, because they got Phoebe Waller-Bridge as his, it says his, I guess his companion in this. So they don't know if they're setting it up for her. But remember, I think they're gonna be wary of shit like that, because that's what they try to do with Shia and Crystal Skull, and that was a fucking no-go with the Mutt Jones shit. So
yeah, but this
I don't know where they're going with this.
This is a couple years later. It got the female slant to it, and it's a whole bunch of other
this is
stuff.
15 years, bro. They going with the real time frame. It's 15 years later. So I mean, they either gonna pass it on to her, or they're gonna wrap it up completely and maybe take them out of there. But they're billing it as the final run. So I really don't know, and I don't really have much speculation as to where it will go from here. Because I don't
think they'll kill Indiana Jones. That would kind of.
I don't think so either. Yeah. I think they know how traumatic it was to see Han Solo die, and like, come on, man, why you don't do that? Don't do us like that. You don't need to do us like that. We know one day he gonna die. You don't need to. I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it.
Right.
So.
And that was whack. That was whack how Solo went out anyway.
Yo, that was fucked up, son. That was fucked up. That hurt. That was. That's why. That's why when Chewie went project on him, I was like, "That's my nigga." He was like,
yeah. They had to let him get something off. Something. Well, y'all already know what it is. No Country. We definitely gonna give Indiana Jones 5 and the Dollar Destiny the thumbs up. I would definitely say go check it. Something that's been around since me and Dave can remember. So it definitely will be interesting to see how they wrap it up.
Yep. No Country.
Y'all know. Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.
Y'all already know. Do all the stuff. Like, subscribe. Join us on our socials. We'll catch y'all later. No Country Show. Peace.
Somebody do a supercut of all the times I salute. I bet you that should have taken longer than you think. All right, y'all. Peace.